to Gordon Guitar. So we have James Arthur here with us. I think you know about that guy. And he has a song here called Wolves. So we're gonna look at that song now. We're gonna learn some chords, some picking patterns needed here for the verse, but also some strumming patterns. So let's start right away. We have this capo here set on the first fret. And let's start to go over the chords we need for the song. So we'll start with the A minor. All right, so that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. Then we have the GB chord. That means it's a G but with a B in the bass. So that will be second on A, open D, open G, third B, and you can go with open E in the end there. Then we have this C thing here going on, the C add 9 actually. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, third B, and open E. And we have F. So that's a bar here on the first fret over all strings. And the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. We also have the F minor. So that is same grip as the F. The only difference here is you will take off this second G. You get the first G here with your bar. Everything else is the same. So F and F minor. Then we have two more chords left, standard C. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B this time, and open E. And the final chord will be a G. So that is third on A, E, sorry, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. All right, so there I think we covered all the chords needed. All right, so let's take a look at this finger picking thing here in the beginning here in the verses. So we'll go chord by chord here to look at the notes, and the chord progression here will be A minor to the GB chord, to the C add 9 chord, to F. All right, so we'll start with A minor. The part sounds like this. Okay, so hold the chord as it is. And yeah, that is pretty much actually what you're gonna do for all these chords, except from the last F, perhaps in the end there. But anyway, starting now from A minor, hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna play open A, second D, second G, then back to second D, first B, second G, and second D. So like this slowly. Alright, let's move on to the GB chord. Hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna play this part. Okay, so that is second on A, open D, open G, and back to open D. Then open G again, third B, open G, open D, and second A. Alright, then we'll shift to the C add 9 chord. Hold the chord as it is again, and we're gonna play this part. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, second on D. Then third B, open G, and second on D. And then we have the F left here. For this one, I will not hold the full chord as it is when it comes to the bar. When I play this picking pattern, when I play a chord, then it's a different thing here. But for this picking, I'm just gonna go with the first fret on the E string here in the bass. So I'll skip the bar chord here. I don't need all the strings there. So just this on the bass string, 1st fret E string here. And with that grip, everything else is the same from the chord. We will play this part. Okay, so that is 1st fret on E, 3rd on A, 3rd on D, then 3rd on A, 3rd on D again, 2nd on G, then I snap this 2nd on G to get it open G here, so it's a kind of pull-out thing here, and then 3rd D, and finally 3rd A. So slowly like this. Yeah, so there you have one round of the verse play. Slowly, one full round goes like this. Or like this. And the song here, it's played muted, so you can go with the muted thing here. If you palm this, you get your, use your palm here and mute the strings when you're playing, or you can just go with a simulated picking, or if you have a picking in your hand, like this. All right, it's up to you. I just show you the clean notes, and it's up to you to do it in your way. You can go with this thing here with the picking, but you can also use a strumming pattern if you think it's too much. You get all these notes right, and this will be kind of the same pace here when it comes to the tempo and the rhythm and the amounts of strings you play. This strumming pattern I'm going to show you now will replicate that. Okay, so use the first chord here, the A minor. One strumming round will be like this. Okay, that's the first part, and then you're going to shift to the next chord, the G, B, and play. So one full round will cover 2 chords here. So the first part, the A minor part, will be down, up, clap, up, down. So down, up, clap, up, down. And then you immediately change the next chord, and in this case the G, B chord, and play up, down, up, clap, up, down, up. So. And then you do the same here for the next 2 chords. The C at 9 you play in the same way as the A minor, and the F in the same way as the G, B chord. So that will sound like this. There we have 2 ways of playing this verse. You're going to do that for 4 rounds of this chord progression, and that will take you to the first and the only pre-chorus here. Alright, so this pre-chorus comes with the same chord progression, A minor, G, B, C at 9 and F, but you will play a different strumming pattern. Now it's a more classical one, you can say, more common. So grab that A minor again. One strumming round of it will be like this. Down, down, up, down, up. So. Down, down, up, down, up. And then you shift to next, and you're gonna go 1 strumming round per chord. So with this chord progression, it will be like this. For 2 rounds, and that will be the pre-chorus, and that takes us to the first chorus. Okay, now we're gonna change up the strumming pattern again, but also the chord progression. So let's take a look at the chord progression first. we have C, F, A minor, G, F, and F minor. All right. So one full stringing round will be like this, showed with the C chord since that's the first chord. And that is actually two parts because we need to split this one later on in this chord progression. So the first part will be down, up, down, up. Okay, so it's a kind of a muted feeling between these pairs of down ups. So down, up, down, down, up. I'm working here with my little pinky if I had that available from my left hand, but also with my right hand I mute it right after every down, up, down, up. Okay, so you get this muted feeling like I told you. So that's the first part, and the second part will be up, down, up, down, up. So it's up, down, and a mute, and then you're gonna play down, up, down, up. Okay, so together everything will be down, up, down, up, and then up, down, up, down, up. So that was 4 rounds. Now we're ready for the chord progression and to see how many times we're going to play for every chord now. So we'll start with the C. You're going to go for one full strumming pattern there. The same for F. Then you're going to play A minor part 1 and G part 2. And then you're going to do the same here, but for this first chord it will be F part 1 and then F minor part 2. And that is one chord progression round. So one round together will sound like this. So you're going to play that for 2 rounds, and that is the first chorus. And from now on, there's nothing new to this song. The second verse and the second chorus goes in the same way as the parts we just learned. Then we have a bridge part, and it's actually played in the same way as you play the verse, but now for only 2 rounds, okay? So instead of 4 rounds, you play 2 rounds for its bridge parts. And that takes us to the final chorus, played in the same way as the previous choruses. The only thing here is you're going to play for 3 rounds now instead of 2. And that pretty much covers James Arthur's Wolves. So I hope that helped. Okay, so for next time, we'll see what we can find for you. Feel free to wish on this channel. And I have something to work with for my Wish Wednesdays, you know, where I will bring up song that you wished for. So yeah, see you next time, guys. Play tuned.